All right, Shalom. I'd like to start by saying, Call Halayim La Yehovah, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harikakwadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and our elder Helwan as well. Salutations to the Akim of the push of the truth, sincerity, and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, I'm Khalak San Bon Yashar from the Lions in the Yashar camp. This is another Lions Den News and Prophecy. And this one is on. It says Kim Jong Un declares negotiations with the U.S. failed. Military power is only option. All right, right. So these countries aren't. There's no more negotiation. They shall not regard neither silver or gold. All right, that's along with Russia when the Lord rises up the spirit of the Medes in Russia. All right, so there's no negotiation. There's not even a sanction or a tariff that America can put on these other countries like they used to do in the past to get them to, um, to get them to uh, change their mind about going to war with this place and destroying this place. All right, the Lord is putting it in the minds of these other nations to rise up against Babylon the Great, man. All right, it says North Korean leader Kim Jong Un has underlined his resolve to secure the strongest national defense capabilities in response to what he perceives as the United States' hostile policies against Pyongyang. It says, according to the state-run Rodong summit on November 22nd, Kim argued that years of failed attempts to resolve tensions through negotiations have proven the United States' unwillingness to change its stance or pursue genuine coexistence with North Korea. Right? They think like negotiations is like do what we say or we're gonna do this. There's no, America's not budging. They're not willing to compromise anything. Like with North Korea and Iran, they were like, let us make nuclear weapons for our protection. Does not necessarily mean we have to, that they have to, um, uh, go like building them up to come against America or anything. They're just really building them up to protect themselves. These other smaller countries are like, why should America be the only one that are able to have nuclear dominance or nuclear force or nuclear arsenal to protect the country? Why can't anybody else? And America's response is, "Oh, we use this because we're spreading democracy and this is for protection of the whole earth or world." When America's the one doing most of the prosecute, you know. So these other countries, like, if you got them, then we can have them. So the only way, so King Jong Un was saying the only way they coexistence can happen between America and these other smaller countries that want to become, you know, part of the nuclear power force or things like. And the United States feels like the only way countries can coexist with them is just to do according to what their mindset and what their agenda is. And these other nations are saying they don't want to do that. So they don't want to continue using the dollar. Let's use gold, silver. Let's use other currencies. They don't want to continue to go under the abide under the rule of America and under their authority and go according to their agenda. Let's do something different. So all in all, these other countries are like, you know, they want to have say so what goes on in the world, and America shouldn't be the only one that has total dominance. It should be equally shared or somewhat. You know what I'm saying? So basically, since America doesn't want to comply, they're just going to move America out of the way, and that's what you're witnessing happening right now. All right. It says speaking at the opening ceremony of the Defense Development 2024 Arms Exhibition, Kim stated that we have already explored every possible avenue of negotiating with the United States, and the conclusion we have drawn is not a will for a coexistence from the superpower, but a persistent stance rooted in aggression and hostility towards North Korea. Right, because they want to force North Korea to go um according to their agenda. Kim's remarks appear to dismiss the possibility of the dialogue under a new U.S. administration, even with potential return of former President Donald Trump, who previously engaged in historic summits with Kim. Observer believes Kim's speech signals a clear rejection of any resumption of diplomatic engagement. The extreme tensions currently unfolding in the Korean Peninsula are not the result of misunderstanding, but stem directly from the United States' actions, Kim said, placing responsibility for the worsening situation squarely on Washington. Right, because the pressure that they're using, like they're using South Korea as a proxy to provoke North Korea, and that's like throwing a rock and hiding their hands. So oh, we didn't do that. It's all y'all. It's all y'all. But America likes to throw rocks and live in a glass house. They don't want you to throw them back. You know. It says Kim further emphasized that overwhelming defense power capable of neutralizing any enemy is a sole guarantee for peace and stability. He described as a daily and consistent realization driven by the realities of our time, which I can understand. He feels like only way they could assure security and safety in their country if they have the means of destroying any threat that would come near them, and that's the whole. That's what America thinks. So why can't anybody else think the same thing? So during his speech, Kim outlined tasks for modernizing North Korea's military equipment in line with contemporary warfare. As long as forces threatening our sovereignty exist, our adversaries' nefarious schemes persist. We must continue to upgrade and modernize our armed equipment. That's letting the weak say that I'm strong, beating their plowshares and the swords. All right, to meet the demands of our security environment and the lessons drawn from modern battlefields, he said. Kim added that North Korea aims to adapt its military strategy to involving nature and modern warfare and the increasing dangerous tactics of its adversaries. We will enhance our self-defense capabilities offensively and without limits, modernize our military technologically, and equip our forces with more powerful means to address these challenges, he added. All right, so fighting fire with fire. That's the whole. That's the whole plan. Because there's no way of negotiating anything with the United States if you're not going according to their standard or their agenda. But Yahweh Shemel Shai is raising up these other nations to come against America for that same very reason. All right, let's get scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 5. It says, "The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers." Right. Who is the staff of the wicked? All right, America. And who's holding that staff? Who's holding that scepter? Europe. All right, the EU and NATO. It says, "He who smote the people with wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth." Right, that's Lord breaking down this place. He started doing it from an economical standpoint, right? Because look at 2020 with the pandemic. China's economy rebounded quickly. It was already on the rebound at the end of 2020, going into 2021. It says the whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break into singing, right? Because these other nations are gonna, as they see the America crumbling, these other nations are gonna rejoice in it. It says, "Yea, the fir trees rejoice and in at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us." Right. This is the point right there, right here. Verse 9, it says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations," man. Right. And so that you're seeing Iran being risen up and being helped, being propped up by Russia. You're seeing North Korea the same with North Korea. All right. And this is all being done by Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Verse 10, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right? That's going to be in two ways. Like these other nations are going to start building up their military arsenal, right? And on their nuclear arsenal, and America is going to start to be depreciating. It's already losing its hegemony in the earth. So with that happening, these other nations are going, oh, it's more of an even playing field now. Y'all on our level. Y'all was all high and mighty at one point in time, but now y'all being brought down low. And who's bringing them down? Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, verse 11 says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. What do worms do? Devour. And this place is going to start to be broken down. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? Because America was that illuminated one, that beacon of light, all right, that everybody focused on, that was on that high horse. And now they're being brought down to the earth, man. And all the hell that they stirred up when they were on that high horse is waiting on them for when they hit the ground. And that's all according to the will of Yahweh Shem Shai to destroy this place and deliver his elect. All right. Lord willing, this lesson was edified to serve this purpose with that. And like I said, Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Harakak Badash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostle, the great millstone, and my elder Heroin as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth to sincerity and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.